Russia appears to be launching a new spring offensive in its war with Ukraine. This week, hundreds of drones have been launched as Russian forces try to break through Ukraine's frontline defenses. At least 6 people have died and dozens of others have been injured, also sustaining damage. The 17th century Ukrainian Greek Catholic church, St. Andrew's, located in the city of Lviv. Right now, we welcome to the program Stephen Moore, executive producer of Faith Under Siege, who is in Kyiv right now. Stephen, thank you so much for coming on today. First, can you tell us about St. Andrew's? How badly was it damaged, and were any faithful inside?
No, I don't believe there were any casualties inside. It was fortunately empty at the time, but it's a 400-year-old church in the heart of Ukraine's Catholic region. The Lviv region, the Western Ukraine region, is actually more Catholic than many European countries. So I don't know if the church was a total loss, but it certainly has a lot of rebuilding to do.
Now, of course, so much is happening. Do we know if the church was targeted or randomly hit?
Oh, this happens a lot. The Russians are targeting churches. They've destroyed more than 700 churches so far in this during the full-scale invasion. They have targeted evangelical churches. They have targeted Orthodox churches even. And this is probably the most historic church that they have targeted so far.
Now, of course, this is a soft target. Civilians are there. What does it mean for the Ukrainian faithful that such a historic sacred place has been so damaged?
The Russian Orthodox Church is not a church like you and I would think of one. It is a working arm of the Kremlin, and the Patriarch Kirill, their version of a pope, has said, if you die fighting in Ukraine, all your sins will be washed away. So the Ukrainians are accustomed to this holy war being used against them. They're using faith, religion against the Ukrainians.
Is there fear in Ukraine that the conflict in Iran could have negative effects on the Russian war against Ukraine?
Well, there is a concern because, Russia is a gas station with an army. And if you cut off the gas station revenues, the army can't do much. And there was increasing success in getting rid of Putin's revenue stream through sanctions and other means. And now, with the price of oil going up like the way it is, then that's more money that Putin can use against Ukrainians and to cause chaos all over the world, because we're in a global war right now. You can see shooting wars in Ukraine and in the Middle East. And, China is backing all this. North Korea is waiting to go into South Korea. There's tens of thousands of North Korean troops fighting against Ukraine right now. So we're in a mess as a world right now. And the good news, though, about this invasion into Iran is that the Iranians have been supplying the Russians with drones, these Shahed drones, and it will limit their ability to cooperate with the Russians in the future. And if you look at some of the things that President Trump's doing, he's knocked off Russia's ally of Venezuela. He's knocked off Russia's ally of Syria, and now he's minimizing the threat of Iran, which was Russia's ally as well. So, again, when we're looking at a global war, taking pieces off the board for the bad guys is a really positive thing in the long run.
It's a really interesting point that you highlight there. Speaking about the conflict, we wanted to ask a little bit about the drone experts who recently left Ukraine to help Middle Eastern nations cope with attacks from Iran too. What do you think of the reasoning behind that decision?
Right now, we're sending Patriot missiles at $3 million a piece to take out a $35,000 Shahed drone. And that's not sustainable. And the Ukrainians have figured out how to take these things down at a cost that is sustainable. So no one in the world right now is as good at drone warfare and anti-drone warfare as the Ukrainians.
Stephen Moore, great to see you. Stay safe. Thank you so much.
Always great to be with you.